what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut out some rubber spacers for that trommel. I'm gonna use little jigs that I bought here last year. Turn off the generator. Now I'll see how that works. I will come over here and I'll just see how this kind of works. Hopefully this works okay. Try to start with one each. So I want to take the bolt that I'm using. I already packed the chain up. It's almost be nice to lift the thing up with the trommel again. Not that heavy, but it's kind of more of a, I think these bolts might be, that's what I thought, these bolts are going to be too long, or too short. So I got one other of the regular bolts, we'll try, like the carriage bolts. I think the problem solved right now. Could use 1/4 inch bolts, but they're not going to be that strong. Alright, so I just have to do cut a little bit around the inner circle on the ring so I can get that distribution chute in. Hopefully I don't gotta take too much off, but it'd be nice to have a cutting torch or something, but this is all the angle grinders all I got, so that's what I'm gonna have to deal with. The closest place I can get access to a cutting torch is 80 kilometers away, so I'm just gonna deal with this right now. The angle grinder and make it work for now. All right, so I think I got this distribution chute on hopefully good enough. It is a little wobbly because of the rubber spacers, but I'm hoping it's going to be fine, hopefully. I might have to put one of these straps across here or up here, something like that. But we'll see when we get there. Or I might just have to run a cable from here to there. I got some steel cable, that might work. Anyway, so this is basically just doing fixes with what you got when you don't have the proper stuff, basically. Alright, so let's see if make sure it doesn't works good. Oh, wait. I gotta take this strap off. Now I got it too tight. Okay. There we go. Trying to keep everything here somewhat organized so I don't so I know where stuff is, and when it comes time to leave, it doesn't take me a day to clean up. So I kind of just keep it organized as I go. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Put this over here. All right. Yeah, so it seems to be working. And it's rubbing a little bit, unfortunately. Which means I'm gonna have to cut some more of that ring out. Basically means what happened was I didn't cut it even. Okay, so it's a little unfortunate, but see what I can do here. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna film the whole thing because it takes way too long, and then you don't want to see the whole thing probably. But anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then so basically this should be attached good for now anyway. See how it goes. So we're gonna have to fix that ring a little bit, and then I'm going to take off this trailer jack, or trailer hitch, I mean. So I'll do that right now. And about lunchtime. A lot of things in mining, I find you do a lot of things other than mining. But hopefully in another hour I can be firing this thing up. Have lunch and then fire it up after lunch, hopefully. Alright, so I got a little bit of work done after I last recorded, but so it turns out, at least for down here, this backhoe is not going to work for feeding the trommel. The way I got the trommel set up is too high for the backhoe to reach, and I have to build up this whole area here, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to feed all of this dirt here by hand. I'm just going to use the trommel to kind of bring it closer to use the backhoe to bring it closer to the trommel. And this area down here is pretty uneven, and I'm finding this backhoe is not a good thing for uneven ground. It gets very tippy. So that's how that's going to go for down here anyway. So I ended up getting the ring on, and the silicone seems to be working. All the water, there's a little bit of water that's still coming out of this end, but it looks like there's no sand or anything coming out, which is a good thing, because that's what's going to wear out that sprocket. But I'm just going to have to keep making sure that sprocket's lubricated and stuff, because it might get it'll still get a little bit of water on it. But anyway, yeah, so that's set up. I had to readjust the sluice box. I had it at about 10 degrees. So I put it up to about 6 degrees now. Anyway, I got my pressure gauge on here, and on that 2-inch pump is at full throttle. While at full throttle, about 80% is running about 60 psi, which seems to be doing good. Here's the fine tailings. I haven't been able to see any gold in the sluice box yet, but it doesn't mean it's not there. I only got 100 shovelfuls gone through, so I figure about 500 is a yard. And here's the coarse tailings, which seem to be pretty clean, so I am going to run the metal detector over here at some point. But so that's how that's going, and without that hitch on the front, is working amazing this year. And that's one thing I can use the backhoe to, is when this gets too full eventually, I can use the backhoe to move it away or whatever. But that's all the pay dirt I think I'm running this year from down here, so we'll see how it all goes. But there's the pump setup over there. Just using the 2-inch to feed the trommel. Seems to be going good. The settling pond is working good. Fine tailings are going in here, and it's still somewhat clean over there. So I'm going to run another 400 shovelfuls, which will make a yard. Let's see where we're at with the pile of pay dirt over there.